When the Trinity men's ice hockey team won its first D3 national championship this season, two former Connecticut youth hockey players were out there on the ice. Gotta love Connecticut hockey sat down recently with senior Michael Flynn Jr. and sophomore Ethan Holdaway to explore the hockey journey that brought them this far. Michael, tell me how you got your start playing hockey.
My dad started me off probably when I was 3 or 4. Grew up in Hamden, Connecticut. I actually started out with one of our other teammates, Jimmy Burt. I think we were doing learn to skate or something. I
just started out playing like street hockey, that kind of stuff, and then I was on the Might C team for the Echo Stars. After Echo, I played for the Coyotes, then now the Falcons. Then I moved to Central, then I played for the Connecticut Wolves.
I started at Hamden, and then I played at Yale for probably 4 or 5 years. And then I played travel, played for the Connecticut Wolves up until high school.
What would you say you like the most about playing hockey?
Yeah, I just think it's a fast-paced, intense game. I really like skating.
I would say the camaraderie with the teammates. It's such a close-knit group of guys. Being around the guys every day, they're your closest friends on campus. There's so much teamwork that goes into winning a game in ice hockey.
What made you decide that this was the school for you?
I visited a few times, like kind of on my own with my parents when I was in high school, and actually Glastonbury High School's home rink was here, so I got to see the team practice and I met with Coach Greason. They were actually the first school to offer, and I basically took it right away. It was where I kind of always wanted to play.
Being at Avon Low Farms, Trinity was 15 minutes down the road. They probably came into the picture my junior year. I went to a couple games, did an overnight, really enjoyed some of the guys on the team. The balance of academics and athletics was a perfect fit, and I'm glad I made the choice to come here.
Michael is a 2-year captain, played on D, 2-year All-American. Special player, kind of one that only comes around once in a while. Ethan is special in different ways. He's a forward. He's one of the best penalty killers in the country, plays with more passion than anybody you'll probably ever see play ice hockey.
Do you have a favorite hockey memory?
Winning this thing right here, that would probably be top of the list.
It's got to be that one right there. Nothing really compares.
It started to sink in more and more. A lot of phone calls from friends, alums, and just special opportunities that have arisen because of our success. It's been a lot of fun.
You scored the game-winning goal against Wisconsin-Stevens Point for your team to win this bad boy. What was going through your mind at that moment when you scored that goal?
I was pretty happy, obviously. I knew that there was still like 3 minutes and 50 seconds left, so I was easily the most happy when the final buzzer rang because crazy things happened, and we were only up by 1 at that point. It felt great to that we got the go-ahead goal, but I was still pretty locked into the fact that we got 3 minutes 50 seconds left. So when those empty netters went in, the second empty netter really solidified it. So that's when I kind of let loose.
Do you feel like your job as captain for the past 2 seasons, do you think you did it well?
I'd like to hope that I did it pretty well. It's a great group of guys that we have, and they make my job as a captain pretty seamless. I couldn't ask for a better experience here at Trinity. To go out with one of these is probably storybook ending. So
what's it like playing D3 hockey?
Compared to previous hockey like prep school and high school, it's definitely more fast-paced, more detailed. Everyone's bigger, stronger, and faster. My
freshman year, I think we were 9-13-2. We didn't have the best season. I think we finished 7th in the NESCAC. And to see how far we've come in 4 years is pretty unbelievable.
What does it take to be successful playing at this level?
I would say having a good balance between academics and hockey. Making sure you're following the right people early on, making sure you put in your work in the off season.
Being passionate about your athletics and your academics. If you can do those 2 things, you have a pretty good shot. If you start to slip, it's going to be tough to do either. So these guys have come in, they've been disciplined since they arrived on campus. Flinny's consistently been above a 3.5, and Ethan had a 4.0 last semester. They've lived a very disciplined lifestyle in terms of their academics and their athletics, and it's allowed for them to succeed in both.
It's a pretty competitive level, but I think if you're committed and you work hard, I think you can always get better. There's a lot of good resources around, strength coaches, on-ice coaches, your teammates. I think we have one of the best defenses in the country, and practicing against them every day, I think really got our forwards better and vice versa.
You're losing Michael because he's graduating, but you get to keep Ethan. What are your plans for him for next year?
We're expecting big things from him. He made a big step from freshman year to sophomore year, and we expect him to make an even bigger step from sophomore year to junior year, so he can maybe help us get another one of these.
What's next for you going forward for this coming season?
Get back in the gym, get stronger. I played a couple times, joked around with some of the guys out there since the season, but I haven't really started skating seriously yet. And then, back to the books. I got a couple classes I just picked, so knock those out of the way, and then we'll be good to go.
Now, what are your plans post-graduation? I know you were telling me you have a job, so what are you doing?
I'm working for BNP Paribas. That's a French bank with their U.S. headquarters in Manhattan, so I'll be starting there in June, and I'm looking forward to getting into the city. Definitely looking to play some men's league. I mean, I've been in touch with a bunch of Trinity hockey grads in the city who I know have a spot open for me next year, so hopefully I can get out there with them and keep playing.
What advice do you have for our viewers who are on the younger side of things that are maybe looking to find the direction for their hockey playing career?
Division I isn't the only option. I think a lot of kids have that kind of engraved in their brain. Division III, specifically being at a NESCAC school, there's a great balance between academics and athletics. I think you get to enjoy your college experience a bit more than you would if you're a Division I athlete.
Have fun out there, because that's the main reason why most people start playing, and I think if you're not really having fun, you're not going to get any better. As far as direction for people who want to play in college and want to take their career to the next level, I just say keep working hard and surround yourself with other players who want to do the same. Find the right guys and you'll be good to go.